Sat Shri Akal, Namaste, hello. Today I am here with a new topic, that is respiration. Respiration. We often confuse respiration with exchange of gases, but respiration is a whole complex process in which two things takes place. These are gases exchange and breakdown of food to release energy. Gases exchange is known as breathing, whereas breakdown of food to release energy is termed as cellular respiration. Breathing. Breathing is a kind of ventilation in which organisms take oxygen from the environment and releases carbon dioxide. In higher animals, breathing there is involvement of muscles and skeleton. These muscles and skeleton increase the gases exchange across respiratory surface. Here in human beings we have lungs, in plants leaves, and in animals or small animals we have skin. This skin acts as a respiratory surface through which exchange of gases takes place. Cellular respiration. It is a more complex process which occurs inside the living cells. Here oxidation of respiratory substrate. Respiratory substrate is a food in cells which results in release of carbon dioxide and energy. The whole process of respiration involves release of energy in the form of ATP, and we know that ATP is the energy currency of cell. There are two types of respiration. These are aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration in which oxygen is consumed, whereas anaerobic respiration in which oxygen is not consumed. A brief outline of aerobic respiration is glucose is converted into pyruvic acid. It is similar in both aerobic and anaerobic. And pyruvic acid is converted into carbon dioxide, water and energy with Krebs cycle. But in anaerobic respiration there is no involvement of oxygen, therefore pyruvic acid converted either into ethyl alcohol or in lactic acid with respect to the organism in which it occurs. Ethyl alcohol forms in yeast, whereas lactic acid forms in muscle cells, and in muscles we know there occur fatigueness. It is due to formation of lactic acid. Aerobic respiration. It is the oxidative breakdown of respiratory surface substrate with the help of oxygen. Here respiratory substrates. These are the substances which is broken down by oxygen, and here oxidation occurs. The respiratory substrate is broken down into carbon dioxide and water and releases energy. It occurs in cytoplasm. If it occurs in cytoplasm, it is called as glycolysis, and it occurs in mitochondria called as Krebs cycle. Glucose is converted into pyruvic acid by the process of glycolysis, and this pyruvic acid enters into mitochondria. Here it is converted into carbon dioxide, water and energy. This carbon dioxide travels to lungs via blood, and from lungs it is exhaled out. Anaerobic respiration. It occurs in the absence of oxygen. Here incomplete breakdown of respiratory substrate takes place, and products are ethanol or lactic acid. Ethanol is also called as ethyl alcohol. Here pyruvic acid produces ethanol or lactic acid. In microorganisms, ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide is produced, whereas lactic acid is produced in muscles when we do vigorous activity. And the process of anaerobic respiration in microorganisms is called as fermentation, and this fermentation process is used in brewing and baking industry. Here an enzyme is used which is called as zymase. Here different organisms are used like yeast. In muscles, as I told you before, that with vigorous activity there is loss of oxygen in the muscles and we need energy, so there occurs anaerobic breakdown, and this anaerobic breakdown leads to production of less energy and it causes fatigueness in our muscles. Now exchange of gases in plants. Here we know that in daytime we have plants have photosynthesis in which oxygen is released out and carbon dioxide is taken by plants, but during night The plants also respire, in which oxygen is utilized and carbon dioxide is eliminated through stomata. Here diffusion process takes place. Molecules move from cell to cell and then eliminated out. The rate of respiration is very slow in plants because they are stationary and they do not need as much energy as other living organisms. Respiration in human beings. This is the respiratory system of human beings. Here we have nose, mouth cavity. From nose we have nasal passage and it combines with mouth cavity at pharynx. Pharynx, larynx, then we have trachea. Trachea is divided into bronchi. These bronchi again divides into bronchioles. And this is a structure of lungs, and these bronchioles terminates into alveoli. This is a diaphragm which helps in movement of lungs during exchange of gases. The path of gases is external nostril to nasal cavity during inhalation, nasal cavity then to pharynx, larynx, bronchi, bronchioles and alveoli. Bronchioles and alveoli are the parts in lungs. During exhalation it occurs in reverse direction, that is from alveoli to bronchioles, then to bronchi, then to larynx, pharynx, nasal cavity, external nostril. From alveoli oxygen is transferred to blood, and this blood is transported to whole body where it reaches cells, and here breakdown of respiratory substrate takes place. This is the internal structure of our lungs. This is a trachea. These are the primary bronchi. These primary bronchi then forms secondary bronchus, and this secondary bronchus then form tertiary bronchus. Tertiary bronchus terminates into bronchioles, and from these bronchioles we have alveolar sacs. And in alveolar sacs we have supply of blood, and these are the blood sinus. Here gases enters into blood, and this is a whole structure of internal structure of lungs. The whole breathing process in which diaphragm muscles are involved. Diaphragm muscles, external intercostal muscles and internal intercostal muscles are present. Diaphragm muscles are attached with diaphragm. External and internal intercostal muscles are attached with ribs. Here contraction and expansion of thoracic cavity occurs with contraction and relaxation of these muscles, these three muscles, during inhalation, that is intake of gases. Here occurs external intercostal muscles plays major role, whereas in exhalation there occurs major role of internal intercostal muscles along with diaphragm muscles. This whole is about respiration. Thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask in comment section.